Well, this is where it all started for me back in the early 60s. Leave Yonkers at, pretty early in the morning, as long before 684 was built and everything, so we'd have to go up 22 and 100 all the way. And it was quite a haul, so it'd take probably 2.5, 3 hours to get up here. And we'd pull in here early in the morning before they opened up, and you'd have a line of cars right in this whole area here. And guys would be putting their slicks on and getting ready to race for the day. And right up here, this I remember when they built this little office here. That wasn't there originally, but they built that in the mid-'60s, like maybe later '60s. And I'm not sure when that was done. I remember there was a garage building over here, and it became the tear-down barn after a while. And I'm not sure if that's the same building, but I know that there was a garage or something there. But right about over here is where they collected the money to go into the spectator side, where that's where you made a left and went over that way to the other side of the track, and that was the spectators. Here we came slightly, and the road used to turn to the right and go up the hill, and you stopped up there, and then you paid to get into the pits. And that's where, you know, the pit started, and then you went straight ahead for the inspection area from that point. You went down the hill, and there was a lower part down there. And right on the right originally was the outhouse, which was the most disgusting, grossest thing you ever wanted to see. I don't think anybody ever went in it. But that was there for a couple of years before they filled in the property and built the new bathrooms up there and stuff, you know, which they were pretty nice, actually. But that's, I mean, women really didn't like coming to the track too much, probably because of that, you know. But anyway, this is where it all started for me, and it was like, it was just about every Sunday morning, all through high school and stuff like that, that you just couldn't wait to. All you talked about all week long was going racing and going up to Dover, and that was it, you know. It's I was up here in '61, the year the track opened, and I remember when it first opened, there was no tower. Now the track would be over that way. The start line and everything would be over this way, like behind that, way behind that building, and it's way lower now than it was. It's probably at least 10 feet lower, the property now. It's all been strip mined. They started that in '76. That's the last. I believe it was Peckham had a 10-year lease to strip mine the property, and so everything the way the track was, that you see the pictures of the track of the past, is all gone now. This has all been lowered. This was all totally different, just totally different than it was, you know. When you look on the website, you'll see some pictures of the way the track was, and you put it together. It's hard to make out exactly, you know, how everything was, but, you know, I saw some things were on there where they have the original poles with the speakers and everything. They're out there somewhere.
What was your first ride like?
The first what?
First trip down the track.
Oh, that was with my 40 Ford. That was like right around it had to be '62. Had a flathead in it then, with 3 2s on it, and I ran F-gas. And I didn't have my driver's license yet, and one of the guys from the Outlaws towed me up here. That's a club from Yonkers. I forget who it was, and he towed me up here, and you know, I remember the whole thing of staging the car and doing it wrong and whatever. I think I was only maybe 15 years old then. I didn't have my driver's license yet. I remember that. You were supposed to have a driver's license, and one of the guys lent me his. And just as long as I had a license, they didn't care whose it was. You know, so, you know, and it was quite exciting that day, but by the end of the day, I broke everything you could possibly break in a car, you know, and it took me, I don't know how long to get it all back together again, because, you know, back then it was just, if I was making $40 or $50 a week, it was probably a lot of money, and I was probably spending $100 a week on the car. So, you know, I guess everybody that ran gassers and stuff like that, that's the way they did it. They were always broke. You know?
What was the final, the big thing down the track, towards the end of the track when the track was going to close?
Oh, the 76. I'm not sure of the date, but it was like May or June, somewhere around there. I think it was May. It was like earlier in the season. And I was running my Camaro then. That was the Super Pumpkin 2. And I was doing quite well with that car. And I was the last modified winner here, a modified eliminator. And back then they had a thing called King of the Hill, and the winner of stock and super stock ran one another, and the winner of comp and modified ran one another, and then the winners of those two races ran one another for King of the Hill. And Ralph Fiola was the stock super stock winner, and I was the comp modified winner, and I think it was Billy Mostiello. I'm not too sure, but Billy Mostiello, I think, won comp that day, and I ran him King of the Hill. And I'm pretty sure, you know. And then I ran Ralph Fiola for the actual King of the Hill, and I lost to him. It was a very close race, but I lost to him, and that was pretty good for us because we were both sponsored by Speed Parts Center, and it was pretty exciting. We already knew the track was closing that day. Matter of fact, the day the track closed, it was we used to after they had a lunch hour break. I think it was from 1 to 2 o'clock, and at the end of the lunch hour, we meet at the bottom of the tower, and that's when we would find out who we would run in. We were going to run an eliminator, and that was you picked it out of the hat. There was no qualifying or anything back then, and that's when Charlie Tanner, who was the announcer then, it was Joe Tanner's son, really great guy. He passed away a few years ago, and he announced that it was the last day the track was open, that they were closing, and we just nobody. It was just dead silence. I mean, you could have dropped a pin by the starting line there, and nobody just could believe that the track was closing, and that was it. So the rest of the day really was not very eventful because it was just a sad thing, you know, just a very sad thing. I think there's a lot of people that raced here every week. They'd probably be here every week the track was open. And when the track closed, they never raced again. There's probably a lot of old modified production cars and super stockers and stuff like that are just sitting in garages today that just never raced again, you know. Oh, here we are. We're finally here. It's November 8th, 2009. Island Dragway. It's the first Dover Dragstrip nostalgia drag race. It's the first one. I hope they try and do these every year. It would be nice. A lot of cars are here. I mean, I just coming in to park the car, I saw a lot of cars that I haven't seen in many, many years. Well, come on, let's start walking around, you know. Here's a gasser. It is. It used to be white. Yeah, nice. Lane Motors. Real cool. Drake.
Right.
Yeah.
I think of his name the other day at Sintos.
Yeah. Nice car.
Yeah. Got it. The whole thing.
And if you're ready, your attention, station.
How's it going?
Doing better.
How are you?
Good.
Still racing, huh?
Oh, yeah, where am I going to go? What the fuck else am I going to do?
Yeah, you got a point there, It was a little hand-me-down stuff, right? You didn't buy this stuff, did you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you still got your communion money. What are you talking about?
That's a Tilburg motor in that fucking car. You kidding me or what?
You bought it?
I had to. Broke my fucking heart, though. You know that.
How you doing, buddy? Still racing, huh?
Driving real well now.
Are you racing still?
No, fuck that. I don't feel comfortable in the car anymore, so I just...
No. That happens.
Yeah, no, I just don't feel comfortable.
Oh, there's Bobby Lagana here. Hey, Bobby! How you doing? How's it going? How's everything?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Oh, you're looking good. You bring the dragster down here or what? Oh, jeez.
I know, man.
You bring it down here just to fire it up, you know? Yeah, wake the neighborhood up a little bit. You guys done for the year now?
Come on next week.
Oh, you're going? Okay,
I
cool.
think so,
Yeah.
Yeah, we were out in Vegas.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even see that. Really?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you do?
Well, we didn't bring our car, but we helped another guy.
Yeah. Okay. These are the staging lanes. This is where everybody. This is where they when they call you, you pull into the certain lanes. This is where they pull in. This is where you turn and make the turn down there to go out onto the track. Hey. What'd you come down with?
How you doing?
Really good. Hey, come on down over here. How are you? How's it going?
Good. Hey,
You got your car here?
No, I just got the motor fired last night.
Hey, how are you? How's everything?
Yeah,
How you been?
Getting old, but everything else.
You know, you're a little white, that's all. You're color comb, that's all. I'm all sun bleached.
I got a tie on. I got a little... Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good. How
How's
you
everything?
doing, Billy?
That's good. You bring the Mustang down?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, you got the saws all. We're ready to make a gasser out of that thing. Oh, that's my brother Bobby.
That's Bobby.
Yeah.
What color shirt is he wearing? White? Get
I got a gasser. How's everything? They're making a gasser. I brought my saws all. I'm all excited. I got all these beautiful cars that I can screw up.
We're making a gasser. I know.
Yeah.
We'll give you some beans and we'll make you a gasser.
You're on camera, buddy.
Hi, Mom.
That's Bobby. That's my brother Bobby. That's my sister Judy over there. Yeah.
My Oscars.
Oh, good frick, how are you?
I'm the one with the angry
Yeah.
that lent you the cam drive.
Okay, I remember you. Yeah, right, yeah. How could I forget?
Well,
Yeah.
it's been some time.
I think I won that day, did I?
You did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. You gave me it back with a $10 bill, and it was still warm.
Yeah, I think I only won about $50 or $60.
Yeah, I think
that's about all it was. Yeah.
Eliminator or something like
Yeah, that's all it paid. Yeah, yeah. Right, he ran a gasser also back then, and he let my fuel injection pump broke for my Hillborn injection, and it was the final round. They were getting close to the final round that I was still in, and he lent me the part, and I wound up winning that day. That's probably one of my first wins. You know, that's way back.
Yeah, that was way
back. For the injection. Yeah, Kathy. Oh, geez.
You look
Oh, I feel great, yeah. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I saw Billy before.
Yeah, he's getting ready to go out now.
Oh, is he gonna? You know, because where the chassis comes up and the way where the bars are, they're too far to the end, and there's too much axle on the other. Huh?
I see him all the time.
Well, yeah, but I'm looking for just a body, basically.
Yeah,
you know?
I see body.
Yeah, just a body that's.
I look at him, I just walk away.
'Cause I want to do like a clone car.
Yeah.
I mean, so it doesn't have to be a time ago, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do miss it because that was my first race car, and you know, I really didn't want to sell it, but I had to sell it, you know.
Yeah, back then some people could use the money to like buy.
Yeah, well, I already had another car that I was racing, a Camaro, you know, but the 57, if I had a place to keep it, I would have just kept it. I wouldn't have sold it. Yeah. So, it was a nice car when I was done with it. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad told me that you sold it to a guy like not in the state.
Huh?
My dad told me that you sold the car to some guy out of state.
Yeah, oh, it's over in England. I sold to somebody in England, and then it's over in Sweden now, and they're rebuilding it.
Oh yeah.
They're rebuilding it exactly the way it was. So it's pretty exciting. Yeah. Yeah. So you're on the computer a lot?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Your father is.
I don't go on the website.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the stick one?
Hey, you don't see too many of them anymore. Yeah.
I can run A to E and stick.
Do you have to run the stock stuff though? You can run the Jericho?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it? Can you see him? That's good, yeah. That's this is Billy Marciello coming up here. He's a very, very good friend of mine. And he's been racing since late 60s, early 70s. I met him at Dover probably about then. No, he's okay. That's a chip he gets. Al. Must be a pretty smart kid. I'm wondering if he came from Billy's loins. Okay, here we go. Car's looking good. Oh, he had a lift. Oh, what a shame. Yeah, he lifted. How's everything?
Good.
God, you got old. Yeah, that was the same as high school, right? Yeah. Hey, this is good. Is this the same car you used to race?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got in there for a motor?
Oh, it's just a 327, just a stop.
Oh, it's probably the same one you used to claim 283 with, right?
Right.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
This looks like you guys are having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Doing it. Yeah. Do you get a race a few times a year?
It rained out.
Oh, rain, yeah. It's a terrible year for everything this year, yeah.
Well, it was fun. I actually finished fourth in the points, which was amazing.
Really? I saw you. Bob Barkers made me a copy of the video from Englishtown.
Okay.
And I saw you on there and stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty exciting when I saw that. It was right after I got out of the hospital. I was sick for a while.
Right. I saw that.
They fixed it though, you
Good.
know. I told them they weren't getting paid unless they fixed it, you know. So, yeah, they fixed it. Yeah, how you doing?
Great.
Yeah, you been going to the races at all?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I haven't been going.
The guy told me just now that your, 57 is in,
It's all being redone. It's over in Sweden. It's in Sweden.
That's great.
I sold it to a guy in England, and then
a long time ago?
73. And they raced it over there and did whatever. And
Still got a small block in it?
No, right now it's being restored. There's nothing in it. You know. Hold on a second, John. Oh my God, how are you?
I'm doing great, man.
Used to hang around my garage on Tucker Road, and his older brother was a great friend of mine.
Yeah.
We used to work at Madonia's gas station and stuff.
Yeah, I had to pump gas when they went to Dover.
Yeah. Well, somebody had to do it, right?
I talked to Mike
Mike,
yesterday.
I talked to him. He said he's going to come down.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's going to get done where he had to get done at the shop, and he was going to shoot down here.
All right.
Yeah.
Did he tell you a little bit about the El Camino?
Yeah, a little bit. You mentioned something about it, yeah.
Right over there, about 4 cars up.
The black one?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Built
God.
that after Mike's car.
Oh, you...
Cars, did you?
No, I haven't had a car since 98 now. So it's about 10
Still
years.
building motors, though, aren't you?
No. I was a crew chief with somebody right up in Torino.
Is that right?
Yeah, but that's it. No, yeah.
God bless you.
Sort of done. Yeah.
What'd you do with the 2 cars?
Which two cars?
The Camaro and the...
Oh, the 57 is over in Sweden now.
Wow.
They went to England first, then went to Sweden.
Super Pumpkin.
And
It's
then,
still Super Pumpkin?
they're redoing the car the way it was when I sold it to them.
When did you sell it?
73.
Oh, wow.
And then the Camaro I sold to Tommy Campolango, and he died.
Right, because he had Ray Allen's old...
That's right. After that,
convertible.
Right after that, he had my Camaro. Yeah.
Because he opened up a track, or he was running a track down south,
Yeah, Savannah Dragway.
and then he died, right? Yeah.
He died.
Pretty good.
How are you? How's everything?
Wonder if we were going to meet.
Yeah, I was just asking. Anybody see Tom Glay? Oh, Bob, V. Bob.
Oh, yeah?
I was just talking to him. He's right around here somewhere, taking movies and stuff like that. Yeah. Smart man, Chevy motor and a Ford. Yeah, that's the way to do it. But this is really nice. What's the fastest you went with it?
The last pass, 11.3.
Oh, okay, yeah.
11.2.
Is it a street car? You driving on the street? Fast.
It really should run like high 9s or low 10s. When they watched it run down the last time, it's blowing black smoke out both sides.
Oh, it's too fat?
Yeah, way too fast. And I brought it up here. I said, I'm not
Was
going
it a Holly?
Yeah.
Oh, I just take the power valve out. That's probably the problem. I'm still involved with these things, you know.
Are you?
Yeah, the power valves, one kickback, you blow the power valve, they're no good. And you've got a constant flow of fuel that it's like putting 10 jets and 10 numbers of jet in it. If the power valve is bad. You don't need it. You don't need the power valve.
Yeah, but then you got to increase the...
Yeah, a couple numbers maybe. Yeah.
Mustang, Billy.
Oh, is that their car? Oh, wow.
Their son drives it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they don't drive it anymore?
No, they just pay for it. They put it together, they work on it.
You got it running.
Yeah,
Billy Casey, how are you? How's it going?
Kind of fun. It's about a million little problems that we got to...
Yeah, it's running pretty fat.
Yeah.
Nice car. Looks good. It looks pretty much the way it was when it was raced. Looks very much original, the way it was raced. This was a G-modified production, I think it was. Hi, is that yours?
That's my buddy in the red hat right there.
Yeah?
Go all over. Real fun.
That's your car?
Yes.
Did a nice job at it. I used to race against him quite a bit.
Did you?
Yeah, when Paul had it, yeah. Then a friend of mine bought it from Paul. It was Lowell Neff.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, Lowell Neff. Yeah. Oh, Billy Casey.
How you doing?
How you
Billy?
doing? How's everything? Good. Yeah, I guess we look a little older. Yeah.
Days gone by.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since you had the Corvette. You ran the Corvette. But they were racing this at the same time, yeah.
Yeah, he called me up on the phone and said that he was going to be here when I come down. So
yeah.
I'm glad I did. Because
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty nice. I tell you, that's a good job. It's beautiful, really. Jeez. I used to, back then, I used to race a 57 Chevy that was prime and then painted it orange called Super Pumpkin.
Yeah, right.
And then
I saw that run many a time.
yeah, that car's over in Sweden now, and it's being totally restored the way I sold it to the guys in England.
Really?
Yeah, like it's a big thing. They like I couldn't believe it. It's a like big doings.
Maybe that's where my car is. It's sweet.
Yeah, it might
I
be.
lost track of it. I don't.
Oh, there's a lot of cars from America around that around 72, 73. There was. I sold my car actually to a broker that had the car sold already, and
You kept it?
No, I sold the car in '73.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why I built the Camaro, and I didn't want to sell it, but I had to sell it.
Yeah, you operated.
Yeah, you didn't. You
I'm
just
saying
didn't.
the same thing.
And so they bought, but the guy that bought the car was a broker that was buying cars that had them already sold over in England. It was a real big thing, and I know at least 10 cars that went over there all about the same time, and they was bought.
Yeah. Wow.
The thing was all orange peel, and it was like, and I did it in February. The metal never warmed up, and it was like, I mean, the whole thing was orange and just like. When I left that night, I said, "Oh, I'll see now. Maybe it'll flow out overnight." So I come down the next day, and the orange was worse. I said, "Oh my God!" I was sick. I mean, I worked so long doing body work and everything else. And then Dominic Capusto, I went to the track, he said, "Oh yeah, we'll wait 3 or 4 weeks, and then I'll sand it, we'll buff it out,
Scuff it up a little.
and it came out beautiful.
It came awesome.
It came out beautiful. But I had a lot of paint on it. It's a good thing because just he had to sand a lot of it off. It was all orange peel. I said, "Oh God, I'll never forget that." It's a heartbreak. After that, I'd never paint a car again because I'm not a painter.
It's so much work.
So you gotta know how to do it.
It's a unique art. It's just like any other.
It's an art. Yeah,
It really is.
how's it feel going down the track? What kind of light did you get?
Oh, forget that. The best light I had was an 090 something. This morning I went out and I red lit 270 something with red. Then I went back and got the other one. Who's this guy?
Oh, Bobby, this is Bobby La Regina, known as Linguini. Great friend of mine, my brother Bobby. Yeah.
And then I got one bad light.
Yeah, well, you don't want to talk about it. It was that bad. Well, yeah, but when was the last time you went down the track? How you doing? It's cool. Really nice.
Call me Vinny Linguini.
Linguini, that's a Bobby Linguini. Yeah.
We got to race 4. We got to get out of this. Yeah, let somebody in front of me.
All right. They got a real good turnout today. This is good. Reno up there. You see him?
Not this year yet. It's a little dark down there at night. We've had encounters with.
I remember a car crashing, hit a deer. Back in the 70s. I used to come out a lot here on Saturday nights in the 70s, you know. It was, I remember a car, it was a modified car, hit a deer right at the finish line. The car was like totaled. I guess so was the deer.
I'm cleaning his truck. I had a truck stop. You know, a place, a big truck stop where all the diesel trucks come.
Yeah.
And I cleaned their trucks.
Oh, the other guy red lit.
1016.
The other guy red lit.
got here too late. So,
Well, you had to make the sauce this morning before you left, or what?
I wish. No, just trying to get everything ready.
What a bummer.
I had my friend Ron was helping me. We worked last night till 11:30. Got up, started working on this morning. I said, "Oh, we gotta go."
Yeah.
I got here too late. I got here like 15 minutes too late.
Oh, what a bummer.
I'll go home, put the line lock in, and come back next week. I'll run it, and then I'll post the ET.
They're still open here?
Oh yeah, they're open till Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
But here comes Pat.
All the information shown before and the present pictures. This is history recreated from 1964 at Dover Dragstrip. Charlie was in the tower side with the bad news.
There you go, yeah.
Willie was in the spectator side. This is just the way these cars looked then. And they have painstakingly been restored. Charlie has fired up. Willie's going to take a slow road and run back into the pits. From what I understand, it overheats a little bit, bad news car.
So, fishing, go fishing every day. It's been I can't believe it.
I want to see that guy with my old Camaro.
You must be down the staging lanes.
I heard it popping too.
No, I heard it popping. We were down by the starting line.
I'm dumping too much fuel when I hit the nitrous. That's what I'm going to run the
And then it cleared out?
Oh yeah, it clears right out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it runs awesome. I mean, it still ran almost 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Size of the hub,
Oh, really?
and then they cut it down.
Oh, my God. Jeez.
To the axle size, and then they put this thing in a machine, and this thing goes whack like that, and it's got all the teeth in it, all the splines in it. The guy was telling me he was out there watching them.
You mean those splines aren't like machined in?
No, they got a tool that just like he said, it peels it back like you're peeling a potato.
Really?
It sits like this, and it just rams it in this machine, and then all they do is they clean the pieces off, and it's all done. But it starts out the same size, and then
I never realized
for a Chevy or a Ford or whatever it is.
You wound up doing too good this year, right?
We did okay, yeah.
Where'd you wind up in the points?
For the deal up at Epping, we ended up fourth.
Fourth?
That was out of, I think, 38 cars.
Yeah, you win it next year.
What's that?
Next year you win it.
That's what we'll try for. Next year I might do a little more limited schedule. I got to buy a house, so that's it.
Oh, well.
Might be on a little bit of a limited.
Make sure it's got a long garage.
There you go.
Yeah, you gotta have your priorities set, you know?
It is.
Yeah.
That's number one priority.
Yeah. Well, you buy a house, you got a lot of property, build your own garage, you know, build a big garage,
We had a lot of 110, which is what I was getting at Maple Grove with the car. So the starting line is not bad.
Starting line's okay, it's just when you get out. Because I hear you were clicking.
It just it's that starting line. It's that. It's all. You see it pretty close. Yeah, what are you gonna do? That wrong.
In the still of the night, every time, 'cause I love you so. Promise I'll never let you go. In the still of the night. In the still of the night, I remember that night in May. The stars were bright above. I'll hold and love your precious love. Well, before the light with all of your might in the still of the night. In the still of the
The trailer is dirty. It was never this dirty, the trailer, when I had it. It's pretty bad, yeah. You gotta shape up.